folks, Elle Sophia. I have a special treat today. We're doing a cyber interview with Justin Trudeau, who's the Prime Minister of Canada currently. Not for much longer, I think. But basically I'm going to hit him with the hard questions and see how he takes it. Or does he run? That's what he normally does, he runs. So let's have a brew at it and give him these questions and see what happens. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to Ellie's Place, Mr. Trudeau. I wanted to ask you a few questions that I feel and Canadians feel are quite important to us. We wanted to know why you created C-16, like a bill that actually caused more problems than it solved. Don't you find that a little divisive?
The fact is, the values that define Canada include respect and openness towards our full diversity. Indeed, understanding that diversity is a source of strength, not a source of weakness, is why I think that politicians need to be focused on bringing people together rather than fomenting division.
Why do you think a gender expression law is even needed in Canada?
There is no question that this happened because there is someone who feels
Another question I have is, why would you take in hundreds of thousands of new refugees that have no ID? We have no way to check them out and see who they are and verify their past.
Things that Canada could do that other countries wouldn't be able to do just as well. Whether it's our expertise around humanitarian aid and around refugee status. There's a lot of people, refugees, displaced peoples fleeing violence who are facing a very, very cold winter in the mountains. If something Canada has expertise on is how to face a winter in the mountains.
That doesn't really answer my question. Can you try and expand on that?
The Liberal Party believes that terrorists should get to keep their Canadian citizenship. Because I do. And I'm willing to take on anyone who disagrees.
Another question I have is what about your failed promise to repeal C-51? Is that ever going to happen?
Very much on that we're there is there's
Okay, what about your ass kissing with the globalists? Like, who is your alliance with? Is it with the Canadian people, or was it the globalists, like the Rothschilds and the Soros and the Queen of England, basically, Queen Elizabeth?
Do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors. So help me God.
So another question I have is, and a lot of Canadians would like to know this, why did you take $250 million of taxpayer money and put it into your personal slush fund called the Trudeau Foundation?
That's a nonsensical question. You know that.
And so what about your parents? Do you think your father would approve of all your illegal activities?
Raised me to be a feminist. My father raised me, he was of a different generation, but he raised me to respect and defend everyone's rights. I deeply grounded my own identity in that, and I'm proud to say I'm a feminist.
Okay, so exactly what are you doing for the LGBT community and specifically transgender community?
We need to speak up. The silent majority of good people in Canada who are not intolerant, who are not bigoted, need to know they can be less silent.
What are you doing to fix the mess that Canada has become in the past decades?
The first thing we did was we lowered taxes on the middle class and raised them on the wealthiest 1%.
Right, you lowered taxes and raised taxes on the 1%, and then you sign a bail-in law that allows the 1% to rape our bank accounts legally.
I think so. I'm.
Why would you sign in such a law? Like, don't you feel that's kind of like a dictatorship?
Of admiration I actually have for China, because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime.
Okay, well, here's what you told a Muslim audience recently.
With your help, I will be back again next year as your Prime Minister. Inshallah.
And then you sign in a motion, M103, which puts Muslims on a higher standing than other Canadians. Why did you do this?
And we need to challenge each other to be better on this. We need to recognize that we still have a problem.
One of the big questions Canadians have is why the Trudeau Foundation logo is a known pedophile symbol. Was this an oversight? Well, do you agree that pedophilia is a major problem in our society today?
Isn't a reflection of what's happening in our streets, in our towns, in our communities. That we're not dealing with the real things that Canadians expect us to deal with.
Okay, well, I know you're really busy and you have to go, but I'd like to at least ask you one more question. So what is your main focus in your last year of office?
To defend everyone's rights, and I have deeply grounded my own identity in that, and I'm proud to say I'm a feminist. And the things that we see online, whether it's issues like Gamergate in video games and misogyny in popular culture, is something that we need people to stand clearly against.
Oh, and one last thing. When are we going to see cannabis legalized? Hey folks, so that was the end of the interview. I'm not really satisfied with his answers, but are we ever? I just wanted to thank you all for watching. Thank my subscribers and my new subscribers that have joined. Your support's appreciated. I hope to be doing more of this kind of thing in the future, just to kind of lighten the mood a little bit. Everybody's really uptight right now, and our elections are coming up, and we need to get more people to the hashtag WalkAwayCanada group. So I'll be working on doing that. I'm hoping my videos will help too. And hope you have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.